The Moon is in Aquarius. Characteristics. Moon in Aquarius people is extremely observant. They are lifetime students of human nature, loving to analyze why people do what they do. This often stems from a detached, even shy personality, especially in youth. Whether due to character or conditioning, Moon in Aquarius people often grows up feeling different. Although rather sociable, they are often loners at heart. Many have strong egos or at least powerful mechanisms, and most lunar Aquarians will do their best to be the most unique and unusual person they can be. Their inner feeling of loneliness that they don't quite fit in puts them on the outside, looking in. There is a very idealistic and progressive streak in lunar Aquarians that is admirable indeed. However, when the Moon is in Aquarius, natives often will deny the more irrational qualities of emotions such as jealousy, possessiveness, and fear in an effort to be above what they consider pettiness. When this goes too far, lunar Aquarians can be emotionally blocked, distant, and detached. Lunar Aquarians can be very willful, especially in childhood. With age, these natives generally learn to handle their strong needs. Their desire for independence is powerful indeed, no matter what their age. With a quiet sun and/or ascendant, their desire to shock others is not always apparent until a relationship becomes comfortable. They are generally proud of their family members, boasting just how unique they are. Although given to temper tantrums and willful behavior in youth, Moon in Aquarius people often grows up feeling that messy emotions are unappealing. They often pride themselves on being cool-headed, detached, and above what they consider the baser emotions. In the process, they can end up alienating others and themselves. Although lunar Aquarians can be especially adept at understanding others' behavior and motivations, they can lose touch with their own simply because they have identified too strongly with what they aspire to be, and these aspirations are often superhuman. The Aquarian tendency to be humanitarian shows up powerfully in Moon in Aquarius. However, their kindness and concern for others is generally more a broad philosophy of life. With people close to them, Moon in Aquarius natives can seemingly lack compassion, as they often fully expect others to be as independent and detached as they are. In close, personal relationships, however, lunar Aquarians generally give others a lot of personal freedom, and they will tolerate and enjoy all kinds of idiosyncrasies of people around them. Moon in Aquarius people has been rarely flighty people, but they can be unreliable when it concerns the little things in life. Often, this is simply an assertion of their independence. In the long haul, however, they are rather constant, as Aquarius is a fixed sign. As long as they have their own space and the freedom to be themselves, however kooky that may be, they are trustworthy and loyal. Lunar Aquarians generally make wonderful friends. They'll make a point of leaving nobody on the outside. Many will fight for others' rights and crusade for equality. What may be surprising is that the Moon in Aquarius people has a lot of pride. In fact, when they've been attacked in any way, especially regarding their character, they can become very inflexible and cool. It can be difficult to know just how sensitive to criticism lunar Aquarians are, simply because they hide it so well. When their character or behavior has been criticized, they tend to dig in their heels and keep right on doing it. They fully expect others to accept them exactly as they are, or they don't have much use for them in their lives. These sometimes maddeningly unpredictable people are nevertheless quite charming. They have an unmistakable stubborn streak, but when left to be themselves, they make unusual and endlessly interesting people are around. Life just wouldn't be the same without lunar Aquarians' unusual spin on the world and the people in it.